Hello everyone, I welcome you all back to another episode in Java. Today I'll be teaching you all about inner classes in Java. Inner class means one class which is a member of another class. There are basically four types of inner classes in Java. Nested inner class, method local inner class, and anonymous inner classes and static nested inner classes are inner classes in Java. So basically, an inner class means a class which is a member of another class. So there are basically four types of inner classes. First is nested inner class, the second one is method local inner class, and the third one is anonymous inner class, and as well the fourth one is static nested inner classes. Now, in the first step, I'll teach you about nested inner classes in Java. Nested inner class can access any private instance variable of our outer class. Like any other instance variable, we can have access modifier, private, protected, public and default inside our inner class. Now, we'll have an example of an inner class. We say class outer, and inside we'll declare another class called class inner, and inside it we'll have a method public void show, and inside it we'll have an sout saying this is the inner class. Alright, we have made a new class called outer, and inside it we have declared a class named inner, and inside the inner class we have a method called show printing out this is the inner class. Now let's see how to access this inner class method. We'll have another class main, and inside it we'll have our main method, and inside the main method we say outer dot inner in equals new outer dot new inner, and now we say in dot show. This is how we access our inner class from the outer class. We say outer dot inner in equals to new outer dot new inner, and after that we access our show method by using in dot show. Now let's run this and check our output. Okay, we got our output. It says this is the inner class as expected. That means the inner class inside the outer class printed the show methods s out this is the inner class. Now we'll have another example. We say class outer, and inside it we'll have a method void outer method, and inside the method we'll have an sout saying outer, and inside our outer class we'll have another class, an inner class, and inside it we'll declare our main method, and inside it we'll have an sout saying inner, and let's try to run this and check the output. We can't run this because we can't have static method in a nested inner class, because an inner class is implicitly associated with an object of its outer class, so it can't define any static method for itself. That's why we can't run this output. I hope you got some clear knowledge about nested inner classes. Now let's learn about method local inner classes. Inner class can be declared within the method of an outer class. So let's check an example for this. We have a public class outer and a void method outer method, and it prints out s out saying outer. Inside it we'll declare another class inner, and inside it we'll give a method void inner method, and inside it we'll give a s out saying inner. And now let's try to access our inner class inside the method of the outer class. We say inner in equals new inner, and after that we say in dot inner method. Now let's have another class. We'll have a class main, and inside it we'll have our main method, and inside it we say outer out equals new outer, and after that we say out dot outer method. Now let's print this out and check the output for our sample code. We got outer and inner both printed when we ran this. That means the method local inner class worked. The class outer method had an inner class declared, which had a method called inner method which prints inner, and we made an inner object inside the outer class, and we said in dot inner method, and inside another class with the main method we accessed our outer class by making an object of the outer class, and we said out dot outer method. This ran both the outer method and the inner method, so it printed outer and inner. That's what happened inside this code. Now we'll have a int x inside our outer class's outer method. We'll declare int x equals 98, and let's try to access it inside our inner class's inner method. We'll say x is plus x. Now let's run this and check the output. We got outer and x is 98 printed. That means we can access our int variable x inside our inner class's inner method. That's why we got outer and x is 98. In previous versions of Java, you can't do this. You have to make this int x final. That's how you can access it inside the inner class. So now let's see what will happen if we made this final. So let's run this and check the output. We got outer and x is 98 printed this time also. That means final int x was printed inside our inner method. That's what happened. The main reason we need to declare a local variable as a final is that the local variable lives on stack till method is on the stack, but there might be a case the object of inner class still lives on the heap. Method local inner class can't be marked as private, protected, static and transient, but can be marked as abstract and final, but not both at the same time. Now let's learn about static nested inner classes. First of all, we will have a class outer, and inside it we will declare a public static void show outer, and inside it we will have an s out saying show outer, and after that we will have a static class inner, and inside it we will say declare our main method, and inside it we will have an s out saying inner out inner, and after that we will have our show outer method printed here. This is an example for a static nested inner class. Let's see the output when this is printed out. We got inner and show outer both printed when we ran this code. So this is an example for static nested inner class. Static nested classes are not technically an inner class. They are more like a static member of the outer class. So we have made a class named outer here, and inside it we have a public static void method show outer, which prints an s out chain so show outer, and inside the outer class we have static class inner, which declare the main method and it prints out inner, and the object show outer of the method show outer of the outer class. I hope you got a clear understanding about static nested inner classes. So let's move on to the next topic. Now in the next step we'll learn about anonymous inner classes. Anonymous inner classes are declared without any name at all. They are created in two ways. I show you the first way, as a subclass of a specified type. First, let's have a class demo, and inside it we'll have a void method show, and inside it we'll type an s out that says I am in show method of super class, and after that I'll have another class flavor demo, and inside it we'll declare static demo d, which will be new demo, and inside it we'll have a void show, and after that we'll have an s out saying I am in flavor demo class, and after that here we'll have our main method, and inside it we'll say d dot show. So here we have made an anonymous inner class. Here we have made a class demo with the method show, which says I am in show method of superclass, and we have made another class called flavor demo, and inside it we have made our anonymous class inner class. We have said static demo d equals new demo, and we have overridden our show method of the demo class, and inside the show method of the overridden show method we have s out saying I am in flavor demo class, and after that I have declared the main method to print the dish.show method. Let's see the output for this code example. We got I am in show method of superclass and I am in flavor demo class printed as the output when we ran this code. And in the next step, we can have an inner class as an implementer of the specified interface. First of all, let's make an interface. Interface hello, and inside it we'll have a method called void show. And after that, we'll have another class flavor demo, and inside it we'll have a static hello which will be h, static hello which will be h, and which will be equals new hello. And after that we'll have an out inside our show method saying I am an anonymous class. And after that we'll have our main method, and inside it we'll say h.show. Now we have shown the next way to implement an inner class, an anonymous inner class. Now let's run this code example and check the output. We got I am an anonymous class printed. That means our second way worked and our anonymous inner class was created perfectly. In the previous code, we created an object of an anonymous inner class. But this anonymous inner class is an implementer of the interface hello. Any anonymous inner class can implement only one interface at a time. It can either extend the class or implement interface at a time. So now we have learned about anonymous inner classes in Java. We have learned about the 4 inner classes in Java, and I have taught you everything about inner classes in Java. We have learned about nested inner classes, static nested inner classes, method local inner classes, and anonymous inner classes as well. So that's it for today's lesson, and I hope to see you in another video another time. Until then, goodbye everyone, and please take care.